All right, let's see if anybody jumps on here. We're going live. Can't sleep. Let's see about finding some nifty copper tonight. See if anybody wants to jump in while I set up. Everybody might be sleeping. Wonder if even notifications will go out. There's one person popping on. Let's see who's in there. Who's the lurker? Or is it a lurker? Say hi to everybody on the chat there. Set up here and we're going to hunt some pennies. Or Lincoln cents. Bohemian Staxity. The man, the legend. How you doing, my friend? Your winnings went shipped out this morning. Your winnings shipped out. There we go. There's Silver Damsel. Lovely ladies in the house. Silver Damsel, thanks again for being a sponsor last night. I thought I'd just go through some cents tonight, right? Can't sleep. Just got off the phone with Stormy. He called me right after his auction. Was blowing smoke. That boy could blow up an onion sack. And then he started falling asleep. I was like, listen, I'm the old man. You're the young gun. He said, how late do you stay up? I said, oh, 12:30, 1 o'clock, sometimes 2 or 3 in the morning. And he said, what time do you get up? I said, 7, 7:30. Earlier if I'm working, but I'm working at home now, so I'm staying up later, and I am. Now, these are brand new rolls I just got from the bank, and they're all circulated. They are circulated. It's Late Night ECP. There you go. I used to do this a lot. Yeah, he's a good guy. We kid around. We like to bust each other's chops. He doesn't watch his live. I don't think he watches his chat as hard as I watch mine. But, yeah, everybody does. He's got a lot more going on in the studio there, too, to his defense. I'm just sitting here looking. What I do is I have a chat in front of me. I run this on my iPhone, but then I have a chat on my iPad. But I have a chat on my phone I look at right in front of me. So I can just glance down. Silver Wheels, hey, Karen. Are you waking up, girlfriend? Well, you got a lot of people here if it was in this Stormy's channel there. Let me get my knife. I got to start hunting a little bit of this stuff. Let's see. Can you guys see everything okay? How's the picture? See my hand? Let me go grab a knife real fast. Yeah, well, tomorrow's Saturday, so I can sleep in. I don't have to. The only thing I got to do tomorrow at 11 o'clock. My mom's house sold. The realtor's coming in to do a virtual tour for the new buyer because the buyer's down in Florida and she's not coming up with all this COVID-19 going on. So she's going to do a virtual tour with her. So we'll see how that goes. So I don't know if you guys can. Let me see if you guys can see this a little bit better. There we go. Is that a little better? There we go. I like to hunt my pennies. Yeah, 2 times champ. Well, she also won on mine last night, too. So if you count Stormy's channel and mine, she's a 3-time champ. And I think she won the time before that on mine. I think she's a double champ for me and a double champ for Stormy, both. Because she won the last 2 auctions, I'm pretty certain. Let's go back and look, but I'm virtually positive she won on mine and his both. So Karen's tearing it up. She's kicking butt and taking names. Taking no prisoners. So we're into penny hunt. We're looking for Wheaties. We're looking for 2009s. Boom, right off the bat. A nice BU. 2009. We're on the board. Log cabin style. Yeah, baby, yeah. Hot dog. Mike Wolf was in here. He'd be saying, hot dog. Mike Wolf's one of my moderators. He'd probably sleeping, though. I think he might be towards Texas or something, though. You never know. He might pop in. I doubt it, though. Maybe he's in Arizona. I can't remember. I think he's much further west, though. But this is always fun. I like to hunt my pennies, man. I just like to relax. I like to hunt some pennies. Or Lincoln cents, if you want to be a numismatist and actually call them what they are, since the U.S. has never had pennies. He's always had cents. But this helps my watch time, too, and I get to enjoy doing it. Because even though you got like 5 people in here, every minute that goes by, that's 5 minutes watch time, right? And so you can do tonight for ECP if you really want to help a brother out. Is tonight when you get ready to go to sleep, put your TV, your iPad, or your iPhone, or whatever on YouTube and put it on my channel and let my channel run. If you let my channel run, I'll get watch time too. You can run a playlist, you can run the auctions, just something. I run mine every now and then just on my TV, and I'll turn the volume all the way down. I'm only about 275 hours from getting to 4,000, so I'd actually finally get monetized. Because I'm at 1,400. I hear my dog out there, the one we just got, Daisy, whining. She hears my voice because I'm out at the window outside her doghouse. And she hears me talking. Let's see. Whitney Balls. How you doing, girlfriend? Gosh, we lost. We're down to like 3 people. What the heck happened? We had 5 or 6 there earlier. We're losing people. So we got Whitney, we got Silver Wheels, we got Silver Damsel, Bohemian Staxi. That's 4. Why is it only showing 3? Now Daisy's barking. She hears me. Daisy's a rescue dog we found on our farm. Uh-oh. I think we hit the board again. 2009. You got it. It's not as nice as that first one. But 09s are winning the fight. That's 2 of them. Daisy. I'm going to have to yell at Daisy, tell her to shut up in just a second because she'll wake up the neighbors. I may have to take a pause button and go scream at the new puppy dog we got 3 weeks ago, which is a rescue. She better be nice. I rescued her. She hears my voice, though, is what it is. Oh, here we go, guys. Double bubble. We hit 2. We got a Wheatie. Wheatie on the board. Anybody want to guess the date? I'm going to have to tell that dog to be quiet. Get my loop out and look here and see what the date is on this. Wheatie. A Wheatie for the day. That's good news. 1940 Philly. 1940 Philly. Hot dog. I need Mike Wolf in here to yell hot dog. If that dog keeps barking, I'm going to yell at her. And yell hot dog at her. Now, hang on a second, guys. I got to yell at this dog. Get the country boy in me gets to come out here for a second. Get in that house. Be quiet. No, you be quiet. Get in the house. Quiet down. Hush. Hush. ECP style. Okay, sorry about that, guys and gals. She stopped barking. See how long it lasts. Hey, Jonathan Reese, Silver Shark. 7 people in the house. Our new rescue dog. I'm right outside her window where we have her at. She's outside dog. And I just had to tell her to be quiet. She hears my voice in here. I have a deep voice and it carries. And she's going to start again. But good thing is, pretty far from the neighbors there. Now this coin looks unique. Looks like it's really stamped funny. It's got a real high rim on it. That's what the date on it is. 1966. It's notable. Good looking coin. It's got a really high rim. I'm going to look that over for errors later on. I'm going to put that to the side. Whoop, here we go, guys. 2 Wheatie. No, that was in the one we just found. I started to pull out the Wheatie we just found. Yeah, man, I must be getting tired of it being this late. That's our second roll. See what everybody's saying here in the chat. Reese, I'm heading out before ECP started hollering at me. Haha, good night. 1950 you guessed. 45 you guessed. 58 you guessed. Yeah, it was a 40. 1940. That dog won't quit barking. She'll eventually quit. She realizes that she's not going to get any attention. Well, thank you, Bohemian Staxy. That's awfully nice of you. It was really neat that Stormy did a shout out for you, and then lo and behold, I got a little shout out because I was your only video so far, and I kept on putting your channel link up. How many subscribers are you up to now, Bohemian Staxy? I'm gonna shout you out on my next auction. When I went in there to look at the video last night, after you had told me, I was like, oh man, he's new on this one. You got to get him up and get him up in subs. We got to get you up. So I'll definitely shout you out there the next go around and see what we can do to get you some more subs, get you up in the community. It's not too hard. Just start making some content. Just make it fun, make it real. You know, I'm kind of a hybrid channel, or maybe like people usually have themes. My theme is multi-themes. I'm a variety channel. You know, I do something from the farm. I'll go gold prospecting. I'll do coin rolls. I'll do auctions. I'll do grading. You never know what the heck you're going to see on my channel. But you got to keep, you do have to, I mean, mostly I've got is coins, especially during the winter time and stuff. So we got 34 subs. Congratulations, Bohemian. So you guys, if you haven't got Bohemian Staxity, he's the new guy. You guys ought to hit him up. He's just starting out. I'm going to look forward to watching, seeing what his channel does. You have to think of some fun things. BS. Bohemian Staxity. Give you a nickname. BS. I'm just having fun. Teasing around with you. I had to do ECP because people couldn't say East Coast Prospecting. You had to give something short and sweet and easy to say. And yours is a mouthful too at Bohemian Staxity. So everybody just call him BS for short. You'll hate me for that. That starts. Nicknames are the worst. Hey, Michael Larson. Good to see you, my friend. Good deal. Nah, he doesn't mind. There you go. You're like me. You like to kid and joke around. Boy, there's a pretty one. There's a pretty penny. Let's see what that one is. That's a 1985. I thought maybe it was a pretty copper coin. Keep it in the mix if it's a zinc. I see a really nice BU. Copper occasionally. I'll pull those out. I got a tube for them if they're like a 60s and they're a BU. They came out, somebody pulled it out of a set or something. Occasionally I find those, maybe one or two in a box occasionally. If I catch wind of it, I'll hang on to it because it's just hate to see them be put into circulation and be 30 or 40 years old and be BU, and you think, oh man, just need to put that one up. Just throw it at least in a tube, you know. That's what we're be right back. Got to put puppy out really fast. I have to do that with Milo all the time. He's my puppy. I got to put him out. Oh. So yeah, thank you everybody last night for my 8:30 Thursday night auction. That was a lot of fun last night. I had a good time. Thanks Silver Damsel for being the sponsor. Gave away some beautiful Silver Damsel stickers last night. Some nice coins that got auctioned off. Oh, looky here. Check this out. We got a greenie. We got a greenie. Can you see it? What do you think that is? There's a greenie in the house. Greenie time. Anybody want to protect what that is? You think it's a Lincoln cent? You think it's a Shield cent? You think it's a Wheatie? You think it's a foreign? Wonder what that greenie's going to be. We'll check out the greenie just for giggles and kicks. Copper probably is copper, but even the zinc one's got a little copper in them. Let's see though. Looks like a battery terminal penny. The ones your old man used to put by the battery terminal that would pull all the oxidization and turn green, right? Let's see. We're going to get to it. It's coming soon. We are looking. Hope you find another Wheatie. Here's the greenie. It looks like a copper. Let's look at the date on it. Look at that. It's greeny all through, not just the edges. It's a turquoise green. Almost looks like it's painted. It is, I can't hardly see it, 1980. So it is copper. 1980. I'll leave that up there. Just put it up here at the top. Just because it's a greenie. I got all kinds of nicknames. Occasionally I find a really pretty rainbow Lincoln scent. Those are nice. Not a big, still not a fan. I like the Lincoln Memorials. I'm not real big on the Shield scent still. I just doesn't do it for me, man. I like the, I don't know why you got Lincoln on the front and you had the Lincoln Memorial on the back. Why you got to go to a Shield? I don't understand that still. And most people don't really care much for the Shield scent. But I guess we're not the people making the decisions. You would think we should get to. We're the public, right? Joe Q Public. Aussie Coin Girl in the house. So Aussie Coin Girl, your product or your wins from not last night's auction, the auction before that went out. I got your e-check cleared. It took almost a week. It did take a week for your e-check to clear, and it wouldn't even let me print the shipping label till it cleared. But it did go out to your contact you gave me, so they probably either have it or getting ready to get it, I would think. HD Shovelhead in the house. Good to see you. Brian and American Gold Prospectors, thanks for coming in. You like it? Yeah, we got to get in there. We got 8 of you in here now. We're going to hit double digits on the late night. Thank you so much, guys and gals. Definitely, you know what? I was bored, couldn't sleep, wound up. You know, a lot to be. I guess we still get some anxiety here and stuff and whatnot. But I need some more watch time. I got these 2 boxes of pennies in the other day. I did that little video, ECP's got cents, and these are it. These are the cents that I have. And that'd be fun to catch. And look, I got 9 in the house. We're going to hit 10? We're going to hit 10 people watching? Oh, man, Silver Wheels. Just leave your phone on or your computer on. Turn the volume down, Silver Wheels. Oh, we got a Wheatie. We got a Wheatie, Silver Wheels. And you're leaving right there at the end. Leave on a nice note for Silver Wheels. Thank you, Karen, for coming in. Thank you, thank you. It looks like we might have lost her there already because it went down to 8. 1955D, but it's not a double die. A 1955D. Good deal. There we go. That's a nice coin. 55D. Yeah, we got a Wheatie. We got 2 Wheaties and 2 2009s so far. And we're on like our 4th or 5th roll, I think. Oh, double bubble, another Wheatie. This might just be a great box. Oh, man, 3 Wheaties and just a few boxes, almost a Wheatie a roll. Check it out, that's a good-looking Wheatie, too. Karen's missing it. She took off and we're into the Wheaties. Wow, we're back at 9. 1951D. 1951D. Hot dog. Mike Wolf was in here. He'd be screaming hot dog, wouldn't he, HD? Good deal. The new rescue dog, Daisy's out there barking. She hears my deep voice, even though I'm trying to keep it down a little bit. She's barking because she wants me to bring her inside. I can't do it. We brought her in the other day when we had tornado watches and warnings. She loved it. I think, you know, she's a rescue dog, and I'm pretty sure she's an English pointer. And I bought her an igloo dog house and a dog pillow and blanket and some toys, and got some real good dog food for her and water bowl, did everything, you know. And she's a sweetheart of a dog, but I swear she likes being in a house. She might have been somebody's house dog. I don't know. But she's doing great outside. She's not complaining. You know, if the weather's bad or something, I wouldn't make her stay out there. But I put her in Milo's cage, which she was a little bit tight in there, but she just laid down and went to sleep, and she did fine. And she wasn't out there in the storm, so She did good, but she's got a nice warm doghouse, and she's a good dog, but we're just not ready for another house dog. Here's another greenie. But now you can hear her bark. I may have to get back up and yell at her. Uh-oh, guys. Man, this is a Wheatie box. I should save this for a coin roll battle. Check it out. Wheatie City. Wheaties. Let's see what the date on that one is. 10 in the house. We hit 10. Xanner's in here. Thank you, Xanner. I'm glad I'm not the only one up. Everybody's going to be at the ECP channel. 1950D. 1950D. Yeah, we all get a chit-chat. ECP's providing the entertainment tonight, right? That's 4 Wheaties, guys and gals, already. And we just went through, what, 4 or 5 rolls. It's like 1 a roll. That's crazy. Guys, let me stop here for a second. I got to go country boy and yell at this dog to be quiet. I'm sure the neighbors aren't appreciating it. You get in that house and be quiet. No, you quiet down. Go lay down. Shh. Quiet down, Daisy. Big aluminum windows make a noise when you shut them. YouTube is late. Their notification, you just got yours, huh? You know, that doesn't surprise me at all. Well, at least you got it versus not get it at all, right? I don't know how YouTube runs things. It's like, seems like some months they promote the heck out of me. Hey guys, here we go. These rolls are worth the price of admission. Another 2009. Is that the professional life? Here we go. That's the third 2009 and 4 Wheaties. We've yet to run into the first corn, but we have our first semi-rainbow coin. Here's what I'm talking about. You start seeing the rainbowing. That's a semi-rainbow. It's got a little light rainbow in it. Stick that over here. Put a few of these. I got a little stack of notables I'll put over there. That one might start rainbowing up more, though. That one's getting a little bit rainbowy. That's really a BU one there. Good selection of coppers and zincs. Don't see any Canadians yet. Our buddy Dennis Stewart gets in here and he starts waving the Canadian flag, looking for him. The other day we got a Barbados penny. Love the 64s. There you go. Did you see Xanner? Let's see. What did Xanner say? YouTube is late with notifications. I just got mine. Yes, I did see that. Hello, everyone. Just glad I'm not the only one up. So I do see Xanner, and I did repeat what he said there just a minute ago. So who knows how YouTube does things as far as notifications go. We got 12 in the house now. We're picking up steam. Everybody's getting notifications. Oh, you're a her. Okay. I'm sorry, Xanner. Was I calling you a he? I think I do that with most people. Now that you told me that, I'll try and remember it. I don't promise because I'm an old man and I forget. My memory's bad. So Xanner's a she. Well, my apologies. And no offense intended, and I hope you didn't take any. What do you do with 2009s? I throw them in a jar with other 2009s, unless they're BUs. I've got rolls of uncirculated 2009s I bought years ago. My little ECP's in college. She turned 21 today, and she's up talking to her friends in the kitchen, raiding the kitchen right now. I'm in the room, in the dining room beside the kitchen, so I get away from the bedrooms. And she's talking. You want to come in here and say hi, little ECP? Hi. She said hi. Everybody want to tell you happy birthday. The little ECP's birthday. She's 21. She's finally legal to drink. Not that ever stopped her for drinking. Now she thinks she can drink in my house, and she's going to find out real quick that's not going to be the case. Tell little CP happy birthday. So Bohemian Staxity said happy birthday, Marissa. And little American Gold Prospector said happy birthday. Don't let anyone buy her you a cement mixer. There you go. They'll be found at the bottom of the lake, won't they? Oh. And you know what? My little one is looks like she walked off a model runway. So I have to carry a big stick. Both my daughters are pretty, but my last one, whew, she got it in the brains and the looks department. She's got 1B in college so far. She's got a 4.0. She's smart, but she is definitely a social butterfly too. She's very well rounded, and I mean that is, and she's very diverse. She's a great kid, but she's a handful too. I'll just be frank with you. She's the one that's got the spitfire to her too. I think some babies in the family are like that though. She's my youngest. You passed out and puked on your 21st. Yeah. Love the last kingdom. I have 6 older sisters. I feel like you feel your pain, ECP. I've got 4 sisters, 3 older and 1 younger. I come from a family of 6, 1 brother, 4 sisters. I'm number 5. So I know all about that. And then I've got 3 kids, and 2 of them have already moved away. My baby's 21, still here at college for another year, and I think she's going to probably move away when she gets her master's. That's what she's telling me. But I hope to keep her through her master's, but that's a different conversation for a different time. But we'll see how it goes. I don't know what she needs to hurry away for, but she's just trying to fill her oats. Some pretty brand new zinc pennies there. She Pirate in the house. We're up to 15. I guess everybody's starting to get their notifications. Everybody's starting to see ECP. Heck, I'm going to end up having more people in my late night coin roll hunt for fun than I do in my auctions here. This keeps it up, HD. She Pirate, glad to see you in here. Got some beautiful ladies in here. We got Xander in here. We had Silver Wheels. We got She Pirate. We got a lot of the ladies in here tonight. Yeah, we're still checking. So here's the edges. See what we got. Let's see. Oh me, oh my. So thank you everybody for tuning in. 14 in the house. Will we hit the big 2-0 tonight? Oh man, number 5 on the Wheatie count. We are ripping through the Wheaties. May want to guess the date on this one? I'll give you a chance to guess it some. Let's see what we got on the dates on this. Late night coin roll hunt. See, 45, 57, 57, 47. And HD and American Gold, the prospectors got it right. It's a 57. Congrats, guys. Good guess. Good guess. I need to get out HD and American Prospectors and start prospecting as soon as I get my mom's house closed on Wednesday. Get everything caught up around the house here a little bit. I was talking to my doctor on the phone. I told him I was going batshit crazy. He said, get out and drive around. I said, he said, go. He knows a gold prospect. He said, get out there and gold prospect. I said, yeah, that'd help me. And I said, you can social distance and go out there and play in the creek. I renewed my membership for 2020 with the big Ohio State Prospectors Association. Here we go. We got our first with foreign. We got a a Canadian. A Canadian. I don't have my glasses, so I'm going to have to look with my loupe. 1968, an older Canadian. That's nice. That is nice, an older Canadian. 1968. There's an older queen there, isn't she? Good deal. Got a queenie. Finally. Some old brass therapy. Yeah, I need to, and it definitely need to get out. It's warming up here now. We've still got some chilly nights. It's supposed to get down to freezing tonight here. Whether it does or not, they've said that a few nights this week, and it hasn't. You left for the first time in over a month. You know what? we're starting to get cases pop up in our area now where we had none. And so I'm starting to tighten up my belt a little bit. I haven't been out in about a week. And the last time I went out a grocery shop, and my wife got upset with me for going out. So grocery store, and I did Dollar General. Neither of them were busy, but she still didn't like that I went out. So I'm going to try and stay in a little bit more now, especially when you start seeing it, you know, being a little more widespread. So we'll see. It's scary. I think it is anyways, but maybe it's just me being paranoid or big wuss, who knows. It's just watch too much damn TV. It gets you all wound up, is what it does. But you can only imagine. But, you know, still getting paid for working, even though I'm working from the house. And here's another 2009. Let's talk coins. Let's talk coins. There we go. See, get a focus on there. Looks like a professional life. I can get the focus. Come on, focus, Clark. Focus. Let me see if I can lay it in my hands and focus it. There we go. 09. So that's 4 09s, 5 Wheaties, and a Canadian. Man, guys, these rolls are pretty good. Some pretty good rolls. Yeah, I agree with that. Step outside. So HD, I got to tell you my new hobby. I'm going to tell everybody my new hobby. So obviously we got time on our hands that I never had before. And you know, instead of everything being around work, I get my work done in a couple hours typically. And then I've got a pretty full day, which I've been doing a lot of the honeydews and things I want to do, and organizing closets and, you know, doing some stuff outside and yard work and everything. Well, I've always wanted to be a beekeeper. So I started ordering. I got my tax refund check back, and I ordered some beehives. I'm thinking about doing a video on my beehives. How much is an 09 worth? Probably a penny. I don't know if there's a value to them. Honestly, I don't know. I just know that they're different, so people collect them or grab them out. So I don't know if they're worth anything more. If they're getting real good condition, probably, you know, a few cents. Not sure, but I just kind of hang on to them for some reason. Now I've got some BU rolls. I'm sure they're getting good money out of those, is my understanding. You know, they've never been circulated. I've got some of those I bought way back when. And some of the nickels are that way too, the newer nickels like 06 and 05. If they're BU uncirculated rolls, people are paying pretty good money for them. But the ones in circulation, unless, oh, that looks like a rain. It's almost getting rainbowish. Not completely, but it's getting a little rainbowy. Let's see what else. Beekeeping is a classic profession. It is. It's fun. You know, I don't have the bees yet. I'm getting all the equipment. I got the suit in, and my suit is a little tight on me because I'm a fat boy. And they have Asian sizes. So I ordered a 2X, and it was like an adult large or even an adult medium. It was way too small, so I thought I'd let somebody else wear that. So then I ordered a 3X, and it's pretty tight, so I need to lose a little bit of weight. And 3X was the biggest I could find in the cheaper versions, but they're all Asian ones, so Asian sizes. I guess there's no fat Chinaman. I'm not trying to make a joke or anything, but just they don't have any big sizes, you know. And long story short, it fits me, but it's snug. So I could use it, but I think I need to lose about 20 or 30 pounds to where it'll be a little more comfortable, right? So that's another good reason. I've lost a couple pounds already. Just trying to eat healthy through this whole thing. I need to start walking some more. I'm a giant. I know your pain. Yeah, we've had some really good finds D-Dub Wall. We've found 5 Wheaties, 4 2009s, and a Canadian, and we probably went through maybe 10 rolls or 12 rolls, something like that. We've been finding something almost in every single roll, and sometimes more than two or three things in a roll. So it's been pretty good here so far. This has been one of the better boxes. This is a different bank. I've never gotten coin rolls from this bank before, and it's a bank I go to quite often out near my farm. And the reason why I went there is they have the drawer slot that slides out to you instead of putting stuff in a tube. And I called them and I said, you know, I need a couple boxes of pennies. Can I come through the drive-through and get it through the drawer? And she said, yes. I said, great. Go ahead and pull me a couple boxes and I'll be by in the next hour. So I did, and they had them for me, and I crossed my fingers. I didn't want to send them back if they were uncirculated or something. But I turned around, and lo and behold, there were 2 boxes of uncirculated, and they put them right through the drawer, you know. So now I've got something to have some fun with. So we got 14 in the house. What's the highest we've been? Oh, guys, another Wheatie. I'm telling you, these boxes are the gift that keeps on giving. What do y'all think this one is? Anybody guess the date? We're always doing guess the date. See who gets it right. Just for giggle, kicks, and fun. Here, somebody said 52. Let me get my loop here and look. Aussie Girl says 49, 57. Dennis Stewart, my Canadian. We found one in there. So, Dennis, I saw you left the last 2 streams when I said I wasn't shipping to Canada. You and I will work something out. If you win something, we'll figure a way to ship it to Canada, my brother. So just hang in there. I just don't want to open that up to everybody because I honestly don't want to ship a lot. Guys, you're not going to believe the date on this thing. This is, you guys get your book out. It's a 1917. A 1917 Wheatie. I don't know if you can see that or not. It's a 1917 Wheatie. Check it out. 1917. Yeah, what do you think of that? Is that a war ender? Is that a was that the end of World War One? Yeah, we just found something pretty sweet. 1917. Right here, ECP Late Night Live. That's phenomenal. Keep it out a little bit. That's an old one. You're right. Wow. What's the chances of that? To find that coin roll hunting. Look at the DDO. Double die verse. I don't know. Where's the Xander? Where's the double die? Is it in the date? Is it somewhere else? 103 years old. Yeah. Double die verse. I can't. I'm looking here in the letters and stuff. Let's see. It's hard to tell because there's a lot of wear on it. I don't know. I can't see a double die. Just check the video it out again. There you go. 1917, Xander. 1917 is the date. I don't have my glasses, but I got my loop, so I need to look this over maybe a little later on. See what the varieties are and stuff on it. And what to look for. Yeah, we'll hang on to it there and see. Yeah, 55 was the big year for the strong double die. There's poor man's double dies, like a machining one. Here's a little bit of a rainbowy. Again, I'll take a 1917. That might be an album filler for me. I may not have that one. Let's check my album out and see. Dropped a few of them in the floor. I'll have to pick up here at the end. 14 in the house. Thank you, guys and gals. I appreciate it. I truly do. This is a lot of fun. Getting to catch up with you all. I can't sleep, so it sounds like a lot of you all are up late too. Yeah, I don't keep up with a lot of the error coins and the double dies and stuff. I know some of the common ones, of course. Oh, I just hunt for fun. But a lot of times when I'm doing this, people that are really into it will tell me to look for this or look for that. I know enough to look for stuff. You send me the direction. So you feel free to shout it out. We'll all hunt them together. You guys might help me find something special. I know, like that Black Superman. I'm trying to think what his name is. New Mista Man, Black Superman, or whatever his name is there. He does that. He hunts those pennies and finds the floating roofs, and He knows all the Lincoln Cent errors, man, better than anybody. Black Steel, that's what he is. Black Steel, Superman. He's got like a Superman symbol for his sticker. I ain't been on his channel for a while. I don't know if I'm still getting his notifications or not. YouTube could have turned them off on me. I need to turn it back on and double check. Sometimes you'll have your settings for all, and then all of a sudden YouTube will go in there and change it or something. I really don't understand what happens or what goes on with YouTube. And, you know, I have to go in there and check on things that I watch quite often. Archaeology Mikey, 16 in the house. We're going to hit the 2-0. I found a 1940 link cent wood grain error. Cool. Which, to be honest, I have no idea how I'm still awake. I moved probably several cubic yards of dirt today hunting for a silly gas line and a sprinkler line. Wow. I saw that in the book that it had one, but had to look it up to see where. Gotcha. Second is a half troy ounce. Third is leftovers. And third book is a Badlands Penny 67. I have a GAW going on all month long. Need 1941 PDS through 74 P. Wheaties on all my books. Looking for upgrades. Okay. Indeed, I now know what you're saying. Had to go back and read a couple comments there with it. But 17 in the house. 3 more. We'll hit the big 2-0. We'll hit 20 subscribers. That's pretty neat. We're you know, you think you'd be losing as it gets later. We're gaining. We're gaining stream. All those other channels are dying off. They're a bunch of weak sisters, so you got to come over and see the ECP channel. All right? We're just getting started. Late Night Penny Hunt. This is like David Letterman or something, right? Late Night with ECP. ECP needs some watch hours, too. And ECP wouldn't be mad. I'm talking in the third person. CM Silver gets a big kick out of it when I do that. When you go to sleep tonight, turn your iPad or your iPhone or your computer or your TV on the ECP channel. Let it run. Is Dennis Stewart still in the house? Because we found a Canadian. Are you still there, Dennis? There is a Canadian. Let's see the dates. You guys could probably see the date better than I could. 1979. It's a good-looking Canadian. 1979. Hail the Queen. Here we go. Our second Canadian. We've got 6 Wheaties and 4 2009s. Nice, eh? Where you at, Dennis Stewart? Did my Canadian brother from another mother leave? I don't know, man. Dennis has been popping in and out lately. He keep his mod hat on, right? The last 2 auctions I didn't want to ship to Canada. With this whole thing going on, I need to tell him this. I don't know if I have it in detail. I'm not leaving the house. So how I'm shipping my auction stuff out, I have a big collection, so I pull a lot from my own personal private collection for my Thursday night auctions. But I'm not going to the post office. I print the labels here. I buy it through the Pitney Bowes website. I print the labels. I weigh everything with a postal scale. And I don't know how to even do that for a foreign one. I can't buy any international stamps. 1950s. Geez, that's something. I stay up 12 times, sometimes 1 a.m. I do too. That's me, Archaeology Mikey. It sounds like me. I'm a 12, 1, 2 o'clock person. You know. And I still get up early. But then if I don't get enough sleep and I get home from work, I usually take a nap. If I get myself too ran down. And then it'll be a night I'll go to bed early. But I'm pretty much a night owl. Always have been. I don't require that much sleep for some reason. It's just everybody's different. You know, some people need 8 hours or 9 hours. Some people only need 5 or 6. Just depends on the person. How well you sleep when you are sleeping. My sleeping pattern is erratic, to say it best. There's times I'll go to bed early, which is not very often. But it does happen occasionally. There's times that I can't go to sleep all day, all night long either. You know? But we're having some fun right now. That's when you got some good people to talk to and you're finding some neat finds. Happy hunting. Night All says, She Pirate. Well, thank you, She Pirate, for coming in. Thought everybody's going to hang in there. We're going to get to 20. We're losing them. We're down to 16, it looks like. I was hoping to jump up to a big 2-0. Get your second and third channels. If I'd give something away, everybody will get their second or third channel on. And then all of a sudden we'd have enough to get to 20, wouldn't we? Let's see. She must have left. It went down to 15. So we'll see. I go to bed early, but if I only get 3 to 4 hours of sleep because of allergy, oh, the pollen, yeah. I know what that's like. Mine haven't been too bad yet. I'm getting a little bit of it going now. But not too bad yet. But I've been inside a lot, so that might be a big help too. You know, I'm working, I'm in and out of the car, so I get a good dose of pollen on a regular basis. I'm filling up some boxes here for pennies right now, I can tell you that. Come on, Wei-Tay. I'd like to find something neat. We just need to find a 1909 SVDB, right? That'd be awesome. We found a 1917, it's possible. I know Dime Digger found a 1909 one day, coin roll hunting like this. It wasn't an S, but it was VDB. And I found one time buying some old rolls from an estate sale. I found a 1909 VDB, and it graded out in XF condition, or AU condition. But it was a coin that I knew was all Wheaties, and I knew there was older Wheaties. I paid $6 a roll for it, but that one coin was worth like $20-some. So I had it slabbed and graded, and I could pull it out and show it to y'all sometime. It was from the Hosford Hoard down in Florida. There you go, Archaeology Mikey. That sounds like fun. When you find those nice finds, it makes you feel good, man. It brightens your day up real fast. Rocky Mountain Bear. Someone got so mad at me for suggesting I use my backup account to push them over a goal. Well, you can use your backup account on me all you want. You can use your account and your backup account. Pull my playlist down tonight and run them both. And you help me out and get me over the 4,000 mark. So I'm only like 275 hours from hitting 4,000 and getting monetized. So anybody that wants to help ECP out tonight and run my playlist when you go to sleep, or run my channel, you can just run the whole channel. You the playlist or something good. The channel's probably, you know, it won't end. Would be huge. It's amazing. I've had that done a couple of nights, and groups of people got together and ran your channel, and you let that run. You get all that watch time. You just put it on mute and let it run. Wake up the next morning. I've done it myself, and lo and behold, man, it's like, wow, you jump up in hours real quick. Kind of a neat cheat, you know, that helps, especially when you get this close to 4,000. Well, thank you, Rocky Mountain Bear. That would be awesome. You know, you can plug your phone in, your iPad, and let it run, turn the volume down, get up the next morning 6-8 hours later, and it's like, oh, okay, go ahead and turn that off now. Or doing it helps out a bunch, man, every little bit. You know, if 8 or 10 people does that, you can get so many hours by just running somebody's channel at night. Put it on the ECP channel, let it run. It'll just go video after video. And, you know, I've got auctions that go 2 and 3 hours, you know, and you let that run, and that one quits, and it starts the next one, and you're getting, every time you do that, you do 2 channels instead of every hour. You're getting 2 hours with 2 channels going, you know, and it really does help. It's nice if you're a subscriber, though, because then it shows up in your analytics as subscribers watching too. You know, if you just do it on your TV, you may not be logged in, but it's still hours or hours whether you're subscribed or not. I'm not going to complain. Not going to complain at all either way. Watch hours or watch hour. But I'm getting much more hours from subscribers than I used to. I used to get a lot of hours from non-subscribers when I used to do a lot of the grading videos that got a lot of views, and YouTube promoted those a lot. But there's a lot of people would be watching grading submissions, and they would just watch anything, but they wouldn't subscribe to you. But now that I kind of do stuff that's personalized to people that follow me, my subscriber watch time's jumped up a lot more now. Oh, here we go, guys. I'm telling you, this is the box that keeps on giving. Wheatie. What's that number? 6, 7. Number 7. This is the 7th Wheatie. Maybe want to guess the date? Maybe want to guess the date? Let's see. Okay. Y'all said this one before, and we're asking about it. I'm looking at it hard for the double die. 1955. I do not see, I don't think, a double die. I'm seeing if it's got the poor man's double die. And I don't believe so. Nope. It's a nice one, though. 1955. Good looking one. I'll take it. I will take it. There's 7. 7 Wheaties, 4 2009s, and 2 Canadians. HD got it with the 55. He's guessed 57 and 55. Xander said 48. I'm looking at 4 screens running, 3 lives, and 1 of your playlists. Man, you're the man. Thank you, good sir. Wow. Wow. That's awesome. That helps a brother from another mother out. See, stuff like that, something so small, but you know, as hard as you work on your channel and do things, I finally got, you know, I'm at 1,400 subscribers. I've been sitting at 1,400 off and on, been popping up and down. I go to 1,402, then to 1,398, and I've kind of been in a little bit of a funk, you know. Maybe I haven't been making content because I've been locked in and I've not been really opened up and stuff and doing anything, you know. And I just got these boxes of pennies and finally found some time, but yeah, I just need to get out of the hump, and I need to get to that 4,000 watch hour mark more than anything. I'm not worried about the subscribe. Oh my gosh, guys, guess what? Wow. Wow. Man, this box is freaking awesome. Look, guys, what we got here. What we got. What do you think? Check it out. Let's see what the date is on it. It's a Canadian. It's that 1945. Is it what, King George? Is that what it is? 1945. 1945 King George. Man, I ain't found one of those in forever. That's the version of the Wheatie, man. That's Canadians. Oh, just dropped it on the floor. Holy mackerel. Good thing Milo's not here to snatch it up. Oh. King George, 1945. It's in good condition, too. See if we can focus it. Let me get it back to focusing. Yeah, I had a good focus. There we go. Yeah, let me see, put it in my hand. It'll focus on the back of your hand a lot better a lot of times. There we go. 1945 King George. And Dennis Stewart's. There he is. Dennis Stewart's here. Dennis, we were asking about you. Were you lurking? Did you just have it running? Did you leave and come back? Are you cheating on me with another channel? Hey, Dennis, I got to tell you something. Listen to me, son. I am not leaving the house because I have some high blood pressure. I have overweight. I need to get some weight off of me. And, of course, with this whole bat flu going around, not getting out. So, not shipping to Canada. I know I've shipped to you before. I'm just not going to the post office. So, I have to figure out how exactly I would do an online printing label from the house here and stick it in the mailbox if you win something. You know, I could probably put a few stamps on something without, or maybe have my mailman give me some international stamps. But I know that you left a couple times there when I said I wasn't doing international shipping right now because of all this stuff. I just hate that, you know. And it's nothing personal. I don't care to ship to Canada. I've done it all the time. And years, I'm not going to the post office, my friend. I'm not getting out. You know, if I have to get out anything, it's the grocery store, and that's about it. So, heck of a box you got, ECP. Yep. King Prince Potato. So anyways, I hope you understand from that, but we can try and work something out. I just been missing you in my last two auctions there. I know you asked me, and then you seemed like you disappeared on me, and I was like, geez, just hope I don't upset you. I'm just not going to the post office, if you understand where I'm coming from. But anyways, hope you understand. I'm just not going to put myself at risk to go to the post office and ship something international. And I need to figure out how to ship it off Pitney Bowes when I print labels off my computer. Yeah, I understand. It is a bunch of crap. But, I mean, you and I can figure something out. If you win something, we'll figure out how to ship it. I just need to get online and figure out how to, I don't even know how to send something internationally. You know? If I put your address in there in that Pitney Bowes PayPal thing, does it all of a sudden make it international? Uh-oh, guys and gals. All right, Dennis, I'm glad you're here because we got something different. What's this one, Dennis? You're the Canadian. Is that a commem? An anniversary? Another Canadian. Look at the year on it. 1867 to 1992. 1867 to 1992 is what it is. That's what it says on there. Let's see if y'all can see that. Is it focusing good for you? It says some kind of anniversary one, isn't it? There you go. That's a beauty of a Canadian. Is that the anniversary issue or commemorative or something there, isn't it? Like our 2009s. There's some nice old copper ones right there. Hail the Queen. We found a King George while you were gone. Oh, you were there. You came in there at the end of that. But we found 4 Canadians now, Dennis. Yes, I can weigh. I've got a postal scale. I have to weigh everything that goes in. I just don't know how to select the international online. And then I don't know how to do the customs form part. Commemorative. That's what I thought. Okay, the count is 4 2009s, 7 Wheaties, and 4 Canadians. So we got a tie between 2009s and Canadians. But Canadians have a St. George, a Commem, and 2 older Maple Leaf Lincoln cents, the coppers. So Canadians probably pushing out the 2009s in quality. Hey, John Argent. Good to see you, my friend. Thanks for coming in. We're down to 13. We've lost some people. I guess it's getting late. USPS can give you an amount online. That's a good idea. As long as I put that on there. But I have to remember how to do the customs form too. If it's a package, I don't think you have to do it with a letter. So like if I'm able to send him just a coin, I don't think it's a big deal, and you can do like a international stamp. The question is if I do a bubble package with some weight to it, I think you have to fill out a customs form too then. So, and maybe it's real simple doing it. I just need to figure it out. So we'll look at it and see. I'll try and get on there and play with it. It's just in my spare time, right? We'll figure it out. Dennis will pop in and ask me if I'm doing it. Next Thursday night at 8:30, I'll tell him yes or no. Or I'll send him an email if I'm ahead of time so he doesn't have to check and ask. But he's a mod. He's been a mod for me for a long time, so I try to help him out. I don't want to get in the habit of having to do those, though. So what we might do, Dennis, is don't tell anybody. I'll say, hey, I'm not shipping internationally, but we'll make the exception for you because you moderate and you do that work and help me so much. You know, I'm gonna have to get my other box here. I'm filling this box up. We're going through some pennies. I found an oldish, not really, but older than me, British Hong Kong coin collection play. I don't know if it's worth anything, but it's cool. Probably is. There's a lot of people that do foreign. I sold a couple of foreign sets the other day, and I had to look them up, and they were actually worth some money. And there is a lot of people in the community that really love to collect foreign coins, and some of those things are freaking beautiful. But let me grab this other box of pennies and fill it up all the way. I'm putting them in my PCGS coin sleeves here. Last week, I'm sorry, I got to go shopping. It had nothing to do with not shipping. Oh, cool. I thought it was because like 2 times you popped out, and I thought, oh, I'm pissing him off. You know, I try to keep everybody happy. I'm like a real easygoing guy. Try to do everything I can. You can't make everybody happy, I know, but I know you've been with me for a long time, and I want to do right by you, my brother. I truly do. I ain't just saying that. Let's find some coins. Let's find some more Wheaties or something special or different. Not too long ago, we found a Barbados. Here we go, my Canadian brother. We got another Canadian. We'll look at the date. 1986 Canadian. 1986. All hail the Queen. Here we go. You like my Queen impersonation? Or my English accent? Which is not good at all. There we go. There's a little better focus. Sometimes you get it too close. So the Canadians take the lead over the 2009s. Rutro George. That's an Astro impersonation. Rutro George. Marmaduke, Scooby-Doo, Yogi the Bear. I do Yogi the Bear. Hey, Yogi. What do you say, boo-boo? Hiya, Yogi. No, I'm not too good at these impersonations. I haven't done them for years. Used to be able to do a really good Yogi the Bear. Hey, it's a Yogi Bear show. What do you say, boo-boo? It's about as good as it gets with my hoarse voice from running an auction last night. You just passed the 2009. Did I really? Uh-oh, you're going to make me get back and look. Did I really? Are you serious? Are you messing with me? Is he monkeying with me? I'm rechecking it now. Xander, I'm going to shoot him if not. It was in the last roll. I can't go back through those. I don't see one. Are you sure? Was it in this roll? I'm double checking them. Sure it won a shield? Are you messing with me, bro? Are you messing with me, bro? That's not. No, there's not no 2009. He'll tell me it was in the roll before that. You thought I did. I'm closer than you are. Look at these rolls. No. Well, I appreciate it. If you thought you saw it, I understand. Oh, that's funny. Fleabag in the house. That's payback for calling Sandra him and not her again. Oh, I didn't I, HD? I'm so sorry, Xander. Mrs. Xander or Miss Xander. That was a good payback then. You're right, HD. She's a smart lady. Smart lady. Good deal. Oh, ECP likes to have fun. You know that. HD knows it. I've met HD. We got together and shared a creek bank together for a few days and a ECP gold prospecting outing. I need to do another one. I didn't get invited to do a double outing with Flash in Your Pan this year. So I don't know if they weren't happy with the crew I brought or what there, HD. Oh, here we go. Wheatie. Everybody guess the date. Another Wheatie. Another wheat tea. This one's got a little patina to it. A little patina. Patina. Let's guess the date. Let's see. And the date is, looks a little filled on the 4, 1944. 44. We're getting into the war years. The war years. Not warriors, but war years. So Mrs. Zanner, I'm going to say that 3 times so that I remember it. So Mrs. Zanner is fairly new watcher, subscriber, and we're very happy to have her. And I'm elated to have more ladies in the house. You got to go wake up. You know what, Mrs. Zanner, don't feel bad because Cherie Ward, I call Sherry Ward and have for years. And no one ever told me till I got on another channel and I heard somebody talking and they said her name was Cherie, not Sherry. And I call her Sherry Ward all the time. And I even send her stuff all the time. She's a good friend of mine. She's been a moderator for years. And I've been calling her Sherry Ward for years and she's never corrected me. So kind of funny. But I've been trying to remember to call her Cherie. And I forget. I don't know if any of you all knew that she's actually pronounced Cherie and not Sherry. But she's a moderator of mine, has been a moderator for a long time. I need to get in. I've got some pay dirt in the garage I need to go through. I need to set up the recirculating sluice and do a live stream. That's what I need to do, HD. I could, if it's nice weather, my next nice weather day, and I got time on my hands, set up the recirculator in the driveway. I've got plenty of Wi-Fi signal right there because it's near the router, and do a ECP live prospecting in the garage or backyard. Yeah, garage gold. I could think of a good thumbnail for that, a good saying, and do it live. ECP live, garage driveway prospect, garage gold. Garage gold. There we go. And start going through pay dirt. I'm going to do that, HD. You made me think of something when you say you were going through pay dirt. There you go, Bohemian Stacks. You guys, network. 15 in the house. So, HD Distro, I'm going to set it up tomorrow and run some pay dirt through it. And I know the minimum of 5 grams of gold and 12 pounds of con. Wow. Garage gold works, says Mrs. Zanner. You know what, HD, you're going to get mad at me. But guess who has a huge bucket of 5-gallon pay dirt from a gold outing from the dredges that I've never went through? You believe that? I found it the other day working on the garage. So where'd this come from? And all of a sudden I realized what it was. It's from the ECP Gold Prospecting outing. I have that. We could run that through for the garage gold. Run all those concentrates through the recirculator. Make it a finish sluice. Yeah, we could do it. We could do it with my Gold Hog match, or we could do it with traditional. Oh, I'm the worst about going through con. Sometimes I'm all over it, and sometimes I just store it away and forget about it and don't realize it. It's never intentional, but I ran into it and I couldn't figure out what it was, and I'd seen the copious amounts of cons. I was like, "The heck did this come from?" And then I realized what it was, and it was because I put it on the wrong side of the garage, and it was in a bucket. I didn't even know it was there. So that's when I thought I'd already went through them, and then I started looking. I thought, "Oh my God, that was from the ECP Flash in Your Pan outing." Oh, make sure that wasn't a 2009. Mrs. Zanner's got me thinking there. Lady Zanner. See, I've already fixed myself. Fingers crossed. Who knows? HD, we need to just get together, me and you, one time. We don't have to do an outing. How about I come down once all this nonsense is over and we get together one weekend, my brother? That would be fun. Or you can come up here And I can take you as my guest on all these OSPA claims, which are better than the Ohio GPA claims by far and away. And I'm allowed to take a guest. You can come up there, or I can come back here, or we can do both. But we should get together. We should, my brother. Yeah, we need to plan that. You need to send me an email. Have you got my cell phone? I can't remember if I gave it to you or not at the outing. I know I've got your email. I'll email you my cell phone number in case you don't have it. If we do have, we may have each other's cell phone. I don't realize it. It's been so long since we talked. We can just text each other tomorrow. Make sure that we got each other's cell phone. If I don't have it and I don't see it, I'll look for it later. Because I'm looking at the chat on my phone, so I can't look right now. My head's starting to hurt a little bit where I'm focusing on these Lincoln cents. I want to go through a little bit more. We've been streaming an hour and 11 minutes. But that's fun. I'm enjoying it. You don't have it? Okay. Well, I won't repeat it out here online, but I will email you. You send me an email back or vice versa. Whoever gets the email first, and we'll exchange cell phone numbers, my friend. I don't know. Oh, there we go, Mrs. Zanner. Guess what I found? An 09. Focus, Clark, focus. There we go. Price for professional life, is that what that one is, I think? So that's 5 09s and 5 Canadians. They are in the lead, but Wheaties are at 8. Wheaties are at 8. Canadians are at 5. 09s are at 5. Coppers are at a bajillion. And zincs are at a bajillion. But we can't count those. But it's nice to see this many coppers in here. I'm glad to see you guys getting to chit chat and catch up. I had a plant growing out in one bucket of gauze from Coker Creek that lasts for a year. Hey, Ed, I got a question. One of my first places I ever prospected years ago, way back, over a decade, maybe longer. I used to go down there to Coker Creek, and just off of that Ranger Station or whatever they call it, there's that Doc Rogers Field. Did they ever open Doc Rogers Field back up? I know it was just where you could do a sluice box and a pan when I was there with my kids years ago. My kids were younger. We stayed at a bed and breakfast down there, and we hit Coker Creek some. We didn't hit the club, but at that time I wasn't even a GPAA member. But I just did the state park lands or state lands or whatever. But I did Doc Rogers Field, and we found pretty good gold at Doc Rogers Field. It's still closed off. That sucks. I want to do these last 10 rolls, guys, and call it a night. But you know what? I heard people were, maybe it was a year ago, somebody told me that people still sneak back there and pan. Is that true? They still go back there? Do you know if that's the case? Are people still hitting Doc Rogers Field even though it's closed? They said a lot of the GPA members are the ones that were screwing it up and were leaving trash and everything. That's what I was told when it got closed. One guy told me that was big on my ECP channel. He said that they weren't actually doing a good job of policing it and cleaning up their messes is why they closed it. You're not sure, but last year I heard people were still going even though it wasn't, supposed to. And I guess they're going like on a weekday or something, or people back there. But man, it was a nice place. I really enjoyed it. Had a lot of nice little garnets. I found like the little flakes of gold. There was quite a bit. I mean, you had to do all handwork and, sluice box and carry it over to the big stream from the little stream, because they said the better gold was in the older little tributary, which was correct. And you got down there at about the clay layer and just went sideways, and you panned that out, and you got your bucket, and then you went over there and ran it through the sluice box. But the concentration of gold was pretty daggone good. Man, to be able to run a dredge in there would be freaking awesome, especially that little tributary creek beside the main creek, for God's sakes, or a little high banker. But at that time, I think it was just a sluice box and pan, stream sluice, which was fine. I had a good time doing it with the kids. And it was messy. Hey, Ed, flash in your pan. How you doing, my brother from another mother? We was just talking about you. We were talking about our outing last year. This week, cleaning out my garage, I found a big bucket of concentrates from that outing. And I might have to do some garage gold this next week or so. I still haven't gone through the concentrates from our outing last year we did together. What do you think of that? Ed's up late tonight too. Ed and Ed. So, here we go. 2009's taking the lead. Dennis Stewart, the 09s are coming back. Let me check this one for the extra fingers. Check this one for the extra fingers. Yeah, I'm going to have to go through and see if I can see the extra fingers on here. Nope, I see 4 fingers. Well, take that back. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't think there's extra fingers on there. All right, 2009's Dennis is at 6. Canadians at 5. 2 Eds are better than 1. I'm sure you both of you come from the same city. That's too funny. Oh, too funny. I'm watching the chat too much. Let me see. Is there a World Coin Red Book? No idea. Never found one of those with an extra finger. I don't know if I have or not. I know to look for it. I know what it looks like, but I don't think I have either. Or not that I remember anyways. I mean, I don't think it's worth a ton or anything. I wonder if I've seen one at a coin show or anything. I can't remember. I always look for it. I've got rolls of them that I've never opened. And you kind of wonder if you should crack that roll open and look for that extra finger, you know? Two Eds would be an Eddie. That's pretty good. We're getting slap happy tonight. 16 people watching. We keep bopping up and down. Did you get over here once? We were trying to hit 20. Think we can get 4 more people in here? And trying to hit 20 tonight. I wonder, it goes down, it comes back up. And y'all see the mess that I've got over here of paper rolls and the boxes of pennies I've gone through already. Or should I say Lincoln cents, to be technical. Let's see what we got. Come on, Weedy. Or as Dennis Stewart would say, come on, Canadians. Let's see what we got. But thank you for everybody that's running my channel. Ed Flash, I'm almost at 4,000 watch hours, my friend. I am just about 275 hours away. And so a lot of people have decided they're going to try and help me out and run my channel tonight. Or run my playlists. Channel just keeps right on going. And get my watch hours up. And a couple of them even said they got more than one channel. They're going to run it on a couple different devices tonight. So I get a double or triple up. Which is really nice. But uh-oh. Dennis Stewart. We got a Canadian. We got a Canadian, my brother. My up north brother. Let's see what the date is on it. You guys probably saw it. I can't see. I got my glasses on. Look at it with a loop. 1995. He's seen it. You saw it before me, I bet. I'm looking down. I'm usually looking down right here where the first penny's at. People see stuff back there that I never see. So there's 6, and 6 and 6 is back to a tie between 09s. One time I had Canadians just kick butt and take names. What's that all boogered up penny? Oh, that's just a memorial. I had one time that Canadians won it all. It was, and I think it was a box that came up closer to Michigan that I got from up northern Ohio, and it had a bunch of Canadian pennies in it. That box. 95 says Mrs. Xander. CHD, I'm getting it right. Even an old dog can learn new tricks. Yes, sirree, Bob. I ain't said that in a long time. Who is Bob? Yes, sirree, Bob. Bob somebody. Come on. Anything. Wheaties, Indian heads, foreigns, 09s, memorials. Let's see. What can we find? Indian head would be nice. I'm ready for an Indian head. You think these rolls can accommodate me and give me a nice Indian head penny? Be pretty sweet. I can see a big collection dump in here. I guess somebody'd have to go to the coin rolling machine, just dump them in there, and they get rolled. Probably about the only way you get. Uh-oh, Dennis. We got one of those octagonal Canadians. Canadians take the lead. Eh? Canadians take the lead. What's the date? Let's see. You guys probably saw the date already. 1987. 1987. All hail the Queen. 1987. We got 7 Canadians just took it past the 2009s. And only 6 2009s. Uh-oh. Canadians are inching up on the Wheaties. They're only 1 off the Wheaties. And we got 6 rolls to go for tonight. Holy mackerel. Are the Canadians? This is a tight race. We got 5, 8, and 7. Who is going to win the ECP coin roll hunt off? I don't know, but I'm getting slap happy because I'm talking stupid. And I got dirty fingers. Ugh. I should have put some gloves on, but gloves are at a premium just like masks right now, so I'm not giving up my gloves. I'll just get dirty fingers and wash them. Wash them. Wash them, wash them, wash them. There we go. 14 in the house. There we go. Need to order some new stickers. I just got a couple of those. Uh-oh. Wheaties heard me talking about them. Wheaties. They guessed the date. Wheaties heard me talking and said, uh-uh. Here we go. It's a good looking Wheatie. Let's see what people are guessing. 46. Darn it, said Dennis. 56 said Fleabag. 53 says Dennis. 21 says Bohemian Staxy. 57 says HD. 52 says Mrs. Xander. Yep, I think it's a 58D. I think we're looking at a 58D. Let me double check it. Yep, nice 1958D. I get a focus on there. Focus, Clark, focus. It's focusing on my doggone thumb. 9 Wheaties. 9 Wheaties. Oh, that's a bright coin there. Wheaties are usually hard to beat. But it can be done. I've seen it done. I've found piles of Canadians before and piles of 09s before. And few and far between Wheaties before. Sometimes all you find is 09s and Canadians. Because somebody else has been hunting the Wheaties. I like to say that, Wheaties. Come on. Lucky coin roll hunt. And if shields were something special, we'd have all kinds of something, wouldn't we? Just miss Mr. ECP. Oh, not Mrs. Okay. Miss Xander. I can do that. We're going to get everything correct before the night's out, Miss Xander. Now I got to say it 3 or 4 times too. At least I got the female part right. You got to give me a little credit for that. I should have asked you before I gave you your salutations or your, what is that called that's in front of your name, Mr. or Mrs.? That's a, I'm going to go back to my etiquette and my English designation. I could just call you Dr. Zanner, right? It's fine. Well, thank you, Miss Zanner. And now I got to make sure I start changing it. I got to say it a few times, and then I own it. I think you have to use it in a sentence or say it while you're talking 3 or 4 times, and then you'll own it. How's that sound, Miss Zanner? Oh, got a little rainbow coin action. A little rainbow going on this one. Kind of like that one. I'm going to hang on. Let's see if that's a copper. I'm going to keep it. Nope, it's an 84. I'm not keeping it. Got a little copper look to it, though. Or a little rainbow action going on. I like it, she says. There we go. Miss Zander, I was born, just not yesterday. I might be a slow starter, but I usually finish pretty good. So we'll just figure it out as we go along. As long as I have good people like HD keep me in line, I'm in pretty good shape. You just got to have the knowledge and the direction and the information to be able to adapt and change and overcome. Oh, come on. Come on, Clark. Give us something good. Who the heck's this Clark guy we keep talking about anyway? Clark Griswold. That's who we're talking about. Clark Griswold. So did I ever tell you guys one of the most famous people I've ever met when I was working? So one day I was at a meeting down in New Orleans, and some of my buddies, we was at a meeting, work meeting, got done with dinner, and they said, "Hey, you want to go to the casino?" I was like, "Well, not really. Oh, come on, just go to the casino with us." I always like to cut up, so I like to have fun. I said, "All right, I'll go for an hour or two. As long as I can leave when I want." "Yeah, we're just taking a cab." I was like, "Okay." So I go there and I start playing blackjack. So I'm sitting at a table playing blackjack, and I probably lost about $100. I'm like, ugh, didn't really plan on this. And my luck wasn't going real good. And lo and behold, right, I was telling my buddy I was getting ready to leave, and he wanted my seat because I was at a popular table, kind of in the middle of the casino, so you could see all the action and stuff. I told him, yeah, I was getting ready to leave. And guess who sits down beside me? If you heard this story, you can answer it. At the Harrah's Casino in New Orleans. Will Ferrell. All joking aside, Will Ferrell sits down beside me. And all of a sudden, I found more money in my wallet. This is a Wheatie, guys. Well, y'all finish the story and say, but here's a Wheatie. Will Ferrell's got to wait. So here's a Wheatie. You want to guess the date on this Wheatie? John Candy or Chevy Chase? Nope, it was Will Ferrell. So anyways, the date on this one, oh shit, guys. We were just talking about this date. Come on. We were just talking about this date. No, lower, Clark. Lower, 19, no. Miss Zanner, winner, chicken dinner. 1909. An 09. We got to check for the VDB. And the S, I just glanced and saw it real quick. 1909. Holy cow. God. We just found a 1909 Wheatie. I woke Mrs. ECP up.
What are you doing?
I just found a 1909 Wheatie. It's the first year. We're looking for the VDB, Mrs. ECP. Woohoo! HD says, no way. Boom says, Fleabag.
I want to shoot you.
I woke up Mrs. ECP. Milo wake up too?
You're kidding me.
I'm gonna have to get this under a scope to see if it's the VDB because it's so crusty. Hey, Mrs. ECP, will you bring me my glasses since you're up? That was a no. I think that was a hell no under her breath. Oh God, I gotta get my glasses on and the loop. Oh, a 1909. ECP finds a 1909. Doesn't look like it's an S though. But do we see a Wheaties win? Any condition out like this. Let's got it. There's so much crust on this. I wonder if it can be professionally cleaned to see if the VDB's there or not. Okay, let me find it first where I know it's supposed to be. Got my glasses on. I'm tired. That VDBs are hard to find on these, especially the older ones with wear and with the gunk on them. This one might be able to use it in some soft cleansing. Maybe a easiest cleaning. Come on. Daggone it. I can't tell if there's a VDB or not. I'm looking hard, ladies and gentlemen. I'm looking hard, Miss Zanner. It might be. Come on. Can't get the right focus. I need something with more magnification. I have to have my buddies look at it under the coin scope. There's gunk on it. Man, I can't tell from the gunk. Light cleaning wouldn't hurt this thing at all. It's never going to be a coin that can get graded. Copper's so reactive. You know, I know how to actually take a coin like this and actually, if it was silver particularly, and improve its condition with proper cleaning techniques. The grading agencies call it, what's the term they use? Restoration. I can't tell if it's a VDB or not. I'm really having trouble because there's some material there in the area where the VDB would be. And the VDB strike on these are very, very light. I think there's a chance it's on there. But there's some gunk. I don't know how well you guys can see this. But you can see the gunk. And it looks like material that can be removed. So it can be conserved. That's a conservation. But then you got to be careful with the agents you use when you conserve coins to properly conserve them, because copper's so reactive. You know, you might try just a mild soap and water to start with to see if that stuff comes off. Ultrasonic warm water. No baking soda. Non-acidic pickle solution. Now, I wouldn't do anything that would be acidic at all yet. I think just something, just a mild soak with a very light cleansing agent would start. The front looks very good. It's got a nice patina to it. The obverse is in good shape. We'll look at it a little better. Looks like the L, I, B are gone on Liberty. I don't know if that's an error or just wear. But the ERTY is there. But boy, it looks like it's just not there. It looks like a die error. It doesn't look like it's rubbed or scratched off, but it used to have an ERTY. It's a nice strong 1909, but I don't see an S or anything like that. Wow. Still a heck of a find. 1909. It's definitely something I'll check. I'll call a few people, see what we think the best way. I've got a guy that's president of our coin club is a big copper person, and I'll see what he thinks the proper way to conserve this was. I know if it was a silver coin, rubbing alcohol, possibly. Yeah, ultrasonic cleaners probably would work fine. Just depending on whatever solution you put it in. I'm thinking almost maybe something mild like a, there's some wound cleansers we have that are very, very mild that work pretty good. That use non-surfactants. that are not soap based or anything like that, but they'll actually cleanse too. There's a couple things that I'm familiar with in our technical field and medical and stuff too, but that we use for instrument cleaning too. But distilled water would not be a bad idea just to start with. That's a great idea. Just something like that and a soak and see if that stuff comes off, and distilled water would probably be not a bad idea at all to just to start with, as a starting point. It's always easier to go softer and then, add things to it, because you can't go back with anything that would be possibly harsh. And copper is so daggone reactive, but maybe alcohol, that might work, I'm not the copper person in conservation. I can conserve older silver coins that might have some PVC and polyvinyl chloride and different things like that on them. I'm pretty well trained in that. But copper, I've done some copper conservations, but some of them went well and some of them haven't. As nice as the obverse looks on that, the gunk on the reverse looks like it might come off pretty easy. Maybe just like you said, with a soak in distilled water for an hour and see how it does, Deionized water. There you go, Bohemian Staxity. Yeah, see, I think that's a good idea, Rocky Mountain Bear. Maybe just some distilled water, deionized water, like you said, and do ultrasonically. That's not a bad idea at all. We got 2 more rolls, but man, it's pretty nice to even find a 1909 on the ECP channel tonight. Isn't that awesome? Woke up Mrs. ECP. I found my glasses. I got those on now. At least we woke ourselves up. What time in the morning is it? Got 25 likes. You guys, thanks for smashing the like button. If you haven't mashed it yet, please do. Maybe we can get up to 30. I hadn't even been asking people to mash the like button as they go in and out. Oh, please mash it if you don't mind. Here's another Wheatie, guys. This is a heck of a bunch of good rolls. This is like a collection dump. We found a 1917, a 1909. Guess the date. Guess the date. After 2 a.m. Oh, Lord. I think this is a war era. Here's your hint. 45, if you want to guess that. 11 Wheaties. 1945. I'm going to have fun going through these. Miss Xander says 44. Rocky Mountain says 44. It is a 45. A Colt 45. And then I add the word malt liquor. Never drank that before. I remember the commercials, though. Now I'm showing my age. Who remembers the Colt 45 malt liquor commercials? The big 64-ounce glass jug or bottle. Colt 45 malt liquor. Big old clear yellow Colt 45. Yeah, yucky stuff it was. I think I did try it once. It was nasty. I think one time one of my buddies in college only had a couple dollars. He was scraping change out and bought him a 64-ounce or whatever you call those things. And they brought it out, took a taste, and went, oh, that's nasty. I remember that being nasty. I do remember that. Billy D. Williams. Yep, I remember it. Still Reserve is better. Classic Army single action. That's it. Tall boy, classic Army. Yep, that's true. My wife is killing me. I woke her ass up. Grew up with the Marlboro Man. I did too. I grew up with my dad, God rest his soul, smoking Winston's with me sitting beside him on the couch watching John Wayne movies and falling asleep with my head in his lap, watching TV with a pillow beside him, butted up against him, and watching him smoking a cigarette right there in my face, back in those days. I remember my dad, we'd go on vacation, and that's back when there were DWI, there wasn't virtually anything like that. He'd be drinking a beer, driving down to Florida on vacation between his legs out of the cooler. You know, he didn't get drunk. You just have a cold one while he was driving, which you'd never do open container now. But it's just how times have changed. No seat belts, of course. How we survived, Lord knows. Oh, another Wheatie. God. Guys, this is a dozen Wheaties. This is the last roll, and we're in Wheatie City. Wheatie is taking control. Anybody want to guess the date on this one? It's guess the date. You're almost 60. I'm 54. You're 50 for a wheat back attack. Let's see. All right, I see the date. Let's see if somebody guesses it. 40s or 50s. It is a 40s. 51, 37, 48, 23, 37. Michael Jordan Wheaties, 54. This is a 43, 44, 58, 42, says Miss Xander. I got the Miss Xander down. Fleabag says 42. You guys are all around it. It's a 46. It's a 46, ladies and gents. See, I'm getting the ladies right. Look at this. I'm going to show you guys what I got here once I finish this roll. We've done good. Canadians have whooped up on 09s, though, so far. Unless we find an 09 here at the last few Lincoln cents to go through. Man, the Wheaties are crushing it tonight, though, aren't they? Kind of neat for a coin roll hunt, though. You know, I'm going to show you what my table looks like here. Before we call it a night. Let's see how long we've been streaming. 1 hour and 2 minutes. An hour and 2 minutes. It's been fun, though. I got a bunch of pennies in the floor. So let me show you what I'm looking at. So there's my boxes. And we went through, what? All but 13 rolls or something in a box. There's 3 there, and there's, I guess, 10 on the bottom there. So if that's, how many rolls is in a box there? 25. 50 rolls. So we went through like 37 rolls. These are all the Canadians. There's 12 Wheaties and 6 2009s. There's the tray, it's empty. There's all the coins there, the pennies, or the Lincoln cents. There's all the paper wrappers. ECP's making a mess. 27 likes. Is there 3 more people can mash the like button? Woohoo! Let's just see what the winnings are there. Let's see if we can get a better picture. Yeah, I'm on top of the Canadians. Gotta show the Canadians some love, right? I can back that up. Oh, I'm dropping my thing. Good thing I didn't drop that knife on my foot. Don't want to go to the emergency room. Let's see. There we go. So now you guys can see all the finds. Let me see how many pennies I got in the floor. A shitload. I'll rake them up with my foot and bend over one time. Milo's dog bones are down here, rawhides, where he sits under this table. Whoa! Dropped the iPad. We're having some technical difficulties, but that's okay. Let's see what we got. Oh, heck. Here we go. Back her up some more. There we go. There's my loop laying in the floor. A bunch of pennies. Oh, it's getting late, like you said. I'm getting tired. But thank you so much, everybody, for having some late night live with yours truly, humble Mr. ECP. Just have some fun. Oh, but I had a good time. I had some fun. We found a little bit there. We found, like you said, 6 2009s. We had 12 Wheaties and 7 Canadians. And we did find a St. George in the Canadians. And we found a commemorative. So Canadians definitely came in a strong second. I picked up about 12 pennies off the floor. So Milo won't get it. Didn't really get any really good rainbow pennies, unfortunately. Which I like to have some, or any really nice old copper BU pennies. But anyways, just want to tell everybody, thanks for tuning in tonight. Let's see what everybody's saying to me in the chat. Better show us some love for the Canadians. Damn right. Look at the collection of Wheaties. Go look at your collection of Wheaties. Okay, Wheatback Attack. I'll do that. I will definitely do that. I'll probably do that tomorrow, though. You're going to close to 2 hours by about 17 minutes ago. You're going on close to 2 hours, about 17 minutes. So, yeah, so I got an hour, 105 minutes and 31 seconds. So 120 hours is 2 hours. So we're 15 minutes. So yeah, we're basically what? An hour and 45 minutes? Does that sound right? Yeah. That sounds right. An hour and 45 minutes. But that's okay. But hey, just want to tell everybody, stay safe out there. Keep your heads up. Don't get too frustrated. Go out and enjoy some fresh air if you get down, you know. Just keep staying safe. This won't last forever. We all know that. But take care of the family. Family first. Thank you for watching. Thank you for definitely helping me out there with my watch time. And if you're able, like you said, to run my channel tonight and you go to sleep and on 1 or 2 devices or any at all, would be greatly appreciated. Hopefully we'll get some watch time and get me over the 4,000 mark and I have another milestone. But hey, I just want to tell everybody thank you so much. Stay safe, be sound, have fun, family first, and don't forget the good Lord God above, everybody. Happy Easter. You all take care. ECP, over and out. Thank you.